Eddie. I'm with you to the end.
Are you ready for the next epic chapter in Sony's Spider-Man universe? Today, we're diving into everything we know about Venom 4. King in Black. From Tom Hardy's return to potential new villains, there's plenty to unpack. So let's get started. 1. Venom. The Last Dance wraps up a saga, but leaves the door open. It's no secret that Venom. The Last Dance was designed as the grand finale of Tom Hardy's trilogy, bringing a close to Eddie Brock's captivating story arc. Tom Hardy himself has referred to this film as a culmination of ideas he carefully crafted with director Kelly Marcel, describing it as surgically chosen and delivered to perfection. The film ties up loose ends from the previous installments while delivering a fitting conclusion to the saga of Venom and Eddie. But here's the twist. Even though The Last Dance is framed as the final chapter, Hardy has hinted at more adventures for the character. During a panel at New York Comic Con, Hardy expressed his long-standing desire to face Spider-Man on the big screen. In his words, "I would like to fight Spider-Man, 100%. This statement is a tantalizing possibility for fans who have longed to see Venom take on the web slinger. Could Sony revisit the character for a fourth installment, despite wrapping up the trilogy? With the franchise's strong fan base and box office success, the idea of Venom 4 isn't entirely out of the question. 2. Is Venom 4 confirmed? As of now, the answer is no. Sony has not officially announced Venom 4. While this might sound disappointing for fans, the story doesn't end here. The overwhelming success of Venom, The Last Dance at the box office, could very well influence the studio's decision. After all, the Venom franchise has become a key player in Sony's Spider-Man universe, and the potential for another installment is far too lucrative to ignore. Sony's Spider-Man universe is also running out of projects after the release of the upcoming Kraven the Hunter. With limited options to expand the universe, a continuation with Venom could be one of the studio's best bets. The franchise has consistently delivered at the box office, and Tom Hardy's portrayal of the chaotic anti-hero continues to be a major draw for audiences. Fans and critics alike agree that Venom's unpredictable charm is what makes these films so enjoyable. While there's no official confirmation yet, the door for Venom 4 remains wide open. 3. Knull's arrival teases a new storyline, one of the most thrilling developments in Venom. The Last Dance is the introduction of Knull, the ancient and malevolent creator of the symbiotes. His arrival opens the door to an entirely new chapter in the Venom saga, even if this marks the end of Eddie Brock's solo adventures. Knull's presence in the storyline carries significant implications, as he's not just a villain, but a multiversal force of destruction. In the comics, Knull's power is immense, and his storylines often involve catastrophic events on a universal scale. This makes him a natural candidate to become Sony's answer to the MCU's Thanos, a villain whose impact resonates across multiple films and characters. Director Kelly Marcel has already hinted that The Last Dance merely scratches the surface of Knull's potential, suggesting that bigger plans are in motion for the character within Sony's Spider-Man universe. If Venom does return, Knull's deep connection to Eddie Brock and the symbiotes makes him the perfect antagonist. The prospect of an epic showdown between Venom and Knull, involving large-scale battles and multiversal chaos, could elevate the franchise to new heights. With Knull in play, Sony has the opportunity to explore more expansive and daring narratives that captivate audiences and solidify Venom's legacy as a cornerstone of their cinematic universe. 4. The potential for a Spider-Man crossover. One of the most exciting possibilities for Venom 4 is the long-awaited clash between Venom and Spider-Man, a moment fans have been eagerly anticipating. Tom Hardy has been vocal about his enthusiasm for this idea, frequently expressing his desire to bring the epic showdown to life on the big screen. His passion for the concept, combined with fan demand, has fueled speculation about whether this crossover could finally become a reality. The big question remains, which Spider-Man would Venom face? Sony has the unique advantage of access to multiple versions of the iconic web-slinger. On one hand, Tom Holland's Spider-Man, firmly rooted in the MCU, would provide a seamless way to connect the universes. On the other hand, Andrew Garfield's darker, grittier portrayal of the character could offer a perfect tonal match for Venom's chaotic and edgy style. Either choice would be a game changer for the Venom franchise, potentially paving the way for groundbreaking crossovers between Sony's Spider-Man universe and the MCU. A Venom Spider-Man battle could also serve as a major milestone, further solidifying Venom's role in the cinematic cinematic landscape while thrilling fans who have been waiting for this epic showdown. 5. Who could return for Venom 4? If Venom 4 becomes a reality, one thing is almost certain. Tom Hardy will return to reprise his iconic role as Eddie Brock. His dynamic and magnetic portrayal of the complex anti-hero has been the driving force behind the franchise's success. It's hard to imagine a Venom movie without Hardy, as his chemistry with the symbiote has become one of the most entertaining aspects of the series. But who else could join him? With Knull now introduced into the narrative, there's significant room to bring new characters into the fold. She-Venom, a fan favorite from the comics, could make a bold return and team up with Eddie against larger threats. Alternatively, Sony might surprise fans by introducing another Marvel character to assist or oppose Venom, especially as the studio continues to build its Spider-Man universe. Sony's emphasis on a cohesive cinematic universe also opens the door for appearances by familiar faces. Characters from Spider-Man, Beyond the Spider-Verse, or even Sony's Kraven, the Hunter, could intersect with Venom's journey. With Beyond the Spider-Verse currently without a release date, the two projects could even overlap in ways that create exciting new possibilities. The potential cast for Venom 4 offers endless opportunities, and fans are eager to see how Sony might expand the franchise while staying true to its chaotic, thrilling roots. 6. Knull, a villain big enough for the Avengers. Knull isn't just another Venom villain, he's a multiversal threat powerful enough to challenge the Avengers. In the comics, Knull is the malevolent god of the symbiotes, wielding a dark and destructive force that has wreaked havoc across the Marvel universe. His storyline often involves large-scale battles and multiversal chaos, making him an ideal candidate for crossing over into the MCU. The introduction of Knull in Venom: The Last Dance has already set the stage for his potential as a major antagonist. His connections to Venom and the symbiotes offer a personal layer to the conflict, while his sheer power and scope make him a natural fit for larger Marvel narratives. Could Tom Hardy's Venom team up with the Avengers to take on Knull? It's an intriguing possibility that blurs the lines between Sony's Spider-Man universe and Marvel Studios' cinematic universe. Such a crossover could open the door for groundbreaking storytelling, elevating Venom's character while tying him into the larger Marvel mythos. If Sony plays their cards right, Knull could become their answer to Thanos, an overarching villain who ties together multiple storylines and raises the stakes for future films. For fans, the prospect of Venom battling alongside Marvel heroes against a villain as monumental as Knull is nothing short of thrilling. The seeds have been planted, and now it's up to Sony to cultivate this potential into a cinematic event that could redefine the franchise. 7. Will Venom 4 be the key to Sony's Spider-Man universe? Outside the Venom films, Sony has struggled to replicate the same level of success in their Spider-Man universe. Projects like Morbius and Kraven the Hunter have received mixed reactions, leaving the future of the franchise uncertain. This makes Venom 4 a crucial project. If it happens, it could serve as the linchpin for Sony's cinematic universe, bringing together characters and storylines in a way that solidifies its place in the superhero genre. And there you have it, everything we know about Venom 4, King in Black. Will Tom Hardy return? Could Venom finally face Spider-Man? And how will Knull's story shape the future of the franchise? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure: Venom's story is far from over. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on the world of Marvel and beyond. Let us know in the comments what you're most excited to see in Venom 4, King in Black. We'd love to hear your thoughts.